All right, we're going to be looking at following up some stick disarms using joint locking. And so the ideal behind this is as he attacks, I block and check. Now on the first one I won't disarm, but I clear out to set up the number 5 strike. Now if they see that and react fast enough, they're going to trap the hand because they won't go after the stick itself. So they want to control the hand. So as I deflect and set the thrust up, when they trap, we're going to use a center lock. Now, a lot of times when doing a center lock, you will trap and then begin to lock, but he's got a stick in his hand. So if we're right here, he could thrust in or whip it around to come in and strike quickly. So we wouldn't have time to trap. So as soon as the hand hits here, while I can still control that hand out, I'm circling and hooking with the punya side. Now that gives me time to secure the trap. Now by circling with that motion, if I circle correctly, that's going to whip around to zone out his striking hand. So as the thrust comes in, I can swing. Now once I get into the center lock position, if he was trying to hit, the pain compliance is going to take the power out of the hit. And in full combat, we're not going to be going slow and stopping. I could come through, which is going to damage the wrist, and strike to the head at the same time to come out with that. So off of the 2, you come through when he traps, hook, and then bring that center lock down. Now, as a secondary thing, from here, I could pluck out and then use an armbar takedown and come into the armbar from there. Now, we mentioned disarming. I could go ahead and execute the disarm and come in, and if he traps, now I would have time, right? Because if he went to punch, the circular motion deflects out as I set the lock up. But I could still hook first as you come in. So if we do the disarm again and we come through, he may react with his right hand and come in to stop it here. At which point, now I would do the center lock on the cross hand as we come through. Once again, we have here. Now, using the punya, I can hook the trap, and there once again is our armbar takedown. So that's utilizing a center lock as a follow-up. See, in that case, I went early while the stick was still in the right hand, so he trapped with the left hand. So I center lock the left hand. So we have the armbar as usually off of a follow-up, but not always. So if the 2 came in and I disarm, right, and he trapped with the right hand, once again there's my circle. By using the circle and the punya to hook, if the left punch is coming in, that blocks, zones out, and pulls into an armbar. So that would be a right to right. Now, with the left hand, whether I disarm or not, I'll go ahead and disarm and he traps with the left hand. I can disarm, come in, and then use the stick to apply an armbar as we come down here. Securing the sticks right there. So that is adding joint locks after a disarm or after a block to your strike.